MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a three-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're one win away from moving on as opposed to one loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Tippett gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Into the box, John Harris. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. With one in there for a high strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And the runner back. Off for a ball, 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
One out, nobody on. And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a one-out walk here in the top of the first. Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 1-2 is a ball below the zone. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Castellanos is on deck. Harris on third. Lazara at second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Coming to the plate now, number 9. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. The pitch.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
He's set. The 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, Jacob Pryor, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-1, here it is. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Into the box for the Dodgers now, Ray Graham. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. Here's the first pitch to him.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Ready with the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Maybe not, as this is kicked out there. Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Michael Walker will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a 4-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Stepping into the box, Pedro Sosa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
1-0.
Ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Walker has tossed more than 2,000 major league innings and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Bounce it to the left side. That's out number 1. At the plate, Otis Regan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
1-1. Hit out towards second. Way to get dirty. The throw to first. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Pitch of the at-bat on its way. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the left fielder. At the track, the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His second home run of the series. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Spotted him running the top of it, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Stepping in now, Freddie Schuler. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Schuler playing here in his age 31 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And it's quickly 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
So now to the plate, Michael Wacha. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. On he pops it up. Sosa in foul ground. But this will land untouched. Here comes another 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marlon Steele. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Anton Calzado. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Up high, 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two pitches fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Hideki Nishii, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. This pitch is popped up. The 2-2 one more time. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
To the plate now, Carlos Reyes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Into the box now, Jason Schnell. First pitch of the at-bat. Waka comes set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Stepping up now, John Harris. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, ball. Well.
The 1-0 delivery.
No, that's up.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Nomar Mazara.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch.
3-1.
Rendell Gritcher is on deck. The 3-1. Bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Next for the Dodgers, Rendell Gritcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Wayne Tippett. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That's by him for strike 1. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's the first out. So striding forward now, Pedro Sosa. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Flying towards center field. Pryor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, Otis Regan. Waka gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Here's Bryce Harper now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a two-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Waka a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. 2 out with the man at first. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. So a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Nick Castellanos now as we begin the top of the 4th. First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Fouled away. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner board and no outs.
Runner at first following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jacob Pryor. From the stretch. Fouled off. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. In the air, out to right. On the move is Harper, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Ray Graham. First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And This one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Raul Benitez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2-0 the count.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Two men on, 2 out, and the veteran right-hander Michael Wacha will hit next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Comes set, the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, Dero. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
At the plate now, Marlon Steele. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. LA's on top, 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Freddie Schuler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Pitch on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Very high, 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Anton Calzado. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get complete.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just fouled into the second deck. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box, Hideki Nishii, pitch out, nothing doing. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Great curveball there, really fooled him with that one. Oh, he pulls the string on a circle change, 1-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Mazzara is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Carlos Reyes. He singled his last time up. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Taps wisely, another look to first. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Waka comes set. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Braves strand 1. They're down 2-1. Marquez is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, John Harris. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground is short. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazzara. delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's it.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now. Rendell Grichuk waits on deck. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Digging in once again, Rendell Grichuk. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And this throw gets away from him. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. He's set and the pitch.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down into left center for a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. He gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jacob Pryor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And it's fouled away. One and two. Here it is. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Riding in once again, Jason Schnell. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And that misses for ball one. Ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Harris backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Lauren Campos will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in, Pedro Sosa. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That missed, that's the ball.
Pulled toward right center field. Mazara's on the move, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Ready for another chance, Otis Regan. First offering on its way. They'll start in with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Headed after it is Mazara. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Sosa rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. The 0-1 rolled slowly down the first baseline. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Chopped to first. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. We're through 5 here this afternoon, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Daniel Feliz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Ray Graham. First pitch coming, here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So now to the plate, Raul Benitez. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Michael Walker. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Feliz is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next up for Los Angeles, Marlon Steele. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave one. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Freddie Schuler. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's out.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. He's in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Count is full.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in, Anton Calzado, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Waka a check at first. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he misses there. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Kenta Maeda takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning. Standing in now, Hideki Nishii, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate, Carlos Reyes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Oh, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Richard is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jason Schnell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Jim Cons will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Comes set. The 0-1. And there's ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 2-1.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The set and the 2-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
2 out, bases loaded. That misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got it walked. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And now back to the leadoff spot from the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Pedro Sosa. To keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is in the air out to right. Mazara is under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On to the 7th now in game 3. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers 2. Felipe Lorenz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, John Harris. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is popped up. Sosa over to his left. He's got it 1 away. 1 gone now in the LA 7th. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And it's 1-1. Two and 1. Could have been 3 and 1. Instead, it's 2 and 2. Pulled toward right center field. Regan arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rendell Grichuk. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Otis Regan. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, ball. Run.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pryor is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Bryce Harper will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Freddie Schuler, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Back up the middle. And it's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Anton Calzado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
Two and one.
Nope, ball. 2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
3 balls, no
He's
strike.
fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Count full.
Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup? or do you stay with the heater?
Well, he made quick work of the first two guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Jack Archer takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Digging in now, Hideki Nishii. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And it's 1-2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta. They're up 3-2. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Diaz has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Jacob Pryor, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Regan falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Ray Graham. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
0-1.
Line drive to left. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And Hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Into the box now, Raul Benitez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in safely. Was he ever fooled on that pitch? It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there. Men on third with 2 down. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Braves on top, 3-2. Tony Walters is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's the 1-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Fastball well outside. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So striding in, Jason Schnell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Not every day that we see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Andreas Murillo come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strike. Oh, that's low. That's the ball.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Stepping in, Pedro Sosa. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 on its way. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Richard has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The next to bat for Atlanta, Otis Regan. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. The count now at 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Devastated for the pitcher or fired up for the offense right there. He almost nibbled out of this jam, getting those 2 outs, and with one swing of the bat, 4 runs cross home plate with a huge grand slam.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alex Rodriguez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh McBeth will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. To the plate now, Freddie Schuler As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Braves strike for 4, coming courtesy of this grand slam. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's 7-2. Jose Garlobo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Josh McBeth. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
So now to the plate, Marlon Steele, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Striding in, John Harris. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the belt, the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Jesus Colon takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Nomar Mazara will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate, and that'll cut it to a 7-3 ball game now.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Rendell Grichuk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, number 9. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
This afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Atlanta Braves take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Daniel Feliz is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.